We're finally nearing the end of hardware tech season, Techtember, Techtober, whatever it is. This year's version of that is coming to a close. With Google's Made by Google hardware event coming up on October 4th, that could be the last major company to have a devices event. And we kind of have a very good idea already of what to expect, not only thanks to leaks through the rumor mill, but also the company itself. Google's already shown off teaser videos of devices like the Pixel 8, the Pixel 8 Pro, and the Pixel Watch 2, so we know for sure those are at least coming. But what features will they pack, how much will they cost, and what other tricks might Google have up its sleeve? Those are things we don't quite know yet and are looking forward to see. Well, based on all the information that's out there, here's what we know of what to expect next week. First and foremost, we have the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro. On September 7th, the company actually launched or shared a 23-second clip showing these phones from every angle. So we have a very good idea of what these look like, which is to say, not that much different from their predecessors. On the back, there's still that horizontal bar housing the camera modules on each phone. We've got a kind of Cyclops-looking design here. If you've seen the Pixel 6 or 7, you know what to expect. What might be more interesting is what Google says the cameras themselves will do. In the video, the company calls these the most advanced Pixel camera yet, and Google AI to help you do more even faster. At least based on what we know, these cameras may feature new Samsung GN2 sensors that could help them capture 35% more light than the Pixel 6. Plus, it could record 8K video at up to 30 frames per second. The Pro model in particular may be getting a new time-of-flight sensor for better autofocus, and its ultra-wide camera might have a sharper sensor that's 48 megapixels sharp. On its landing page for the two devices that Google already tells you can pre-order on October 4th, it also cites features like Magic Editor that we already saw at Google I/O earlier this year. Now, according to the leaks that we have seen so far, the Pixel 8 Pro will come with a flat 6.7-inch OLED screen with a 1344 by 2992 resolution. That's compared to the Pixel 7 Pro's curved 6.71-inch screen that has a slightly sharper display. The smaller Pixel 8 is supposed to have a 6.17-inch screen with a 1080 by 2400 resolution, and it should get an up to 120Hz refresh rate, which would be an improvement from the 90Hz on the Pixel 7. Now, if that's the case, that would make the Pixel 8 smaller than the Pixel 7, which had a 6.31-inch screen. Hallelujah, I want the smaller phone. Bring back the smaller phones. As expected, the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro should come with Google's latest Tensor G3 processor, which also hasn't actually been announced, but is pretty standard and we should expect it. Something unexpected, however, is that the Pixel 8 Pro might have an infrared temperature sensor on its back alongside the cameras, which could help you take temperature readings of inanimate objects around you. I could see Google doing a whole bunch of interesting things with this, and it could let you do things from measuring the temperature of, say, what's cooking on your stove, or, the surface temperature of the floor by your pool, so you know whether it's safe to go barefoot when you're having a pool day. Well, software is where Google normally shines, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of surprises through Android 14 and at the Pixel event, but something we're already seeing through the rumors and leaks is the potential redesign of the camera app, which could make some settings easier to find. And speaking of software, again, exciting rumors suggest that Google might be planning to support software system or security updates for up to 7 years, much more than the industry's current somewhat standard of about 5 years. Another thing the Pixel phone series is known for is its affordable price, but one slight wrinkle here is that the Pixel 8 might start at $699 compared to the $599 it has done before. So if this does turn out to be true, the phone may not be as competitive as it was before, but it is still significantly less than some of the other flagship phones out there. Moving on now to the Pixel Watch 2, and once again, Google has shared a cute little teaser video that tells us the watch will look basically the same. But what we couldn't see is what's inside the device, and that's where the bulk of the rumors or leaks around the Pixel Watch 2 lie. Instead of an Exynos 9100 chip that the original model had, this year's version is supposed to have a Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 chip, which could bring better battery life, which, by the way, was one of my biggest complaints with the original Pixel Watch. This new Snapdragon chipset is based on a 4 nanometer fabrication process, which should promise better power efficiency and therefore, like I said, provide longer battery life. But Google also supposedly is giving the Pixel Watch to a slightly bigger battery than before. Based on the rumors out there, that battery is going to be about 4% larger than the one on the original Pixel Watch. Yeah, that sounds tiny, but for something as small as a wearable, that could mean a few more hours. Something else that the video doesn't show us is the possibility of a new ultra-wideband chip in the watch. Now, if you're familiar with how Apple uses ultra-wideband in its devices, you know this may unlock the possibility of some sort of precise object location feature on the Pixel Watch 2. But there are some rumors that the UWB chip could also enable some sort of wireless file transfer between devices. Of course, whether all that hardware translates to meaningful applications via software is something we'll really have to wait till A, the announcement of the device itself, and B, when we get the review units in hand to test them out to know for sure. So until next week, that's really pretty much all we expect to see. I mean, none of us think that Google has any surprising tricks left up its sleeve, any one last things. It seemed to have done that at Google I/O this year when it unveiled the Pixel Fold, so we're not expecting much this time. Still though, the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro launch remain one of the most anticipated Android devices each year, so it'll be intriguing to see what Google brings to the table. Make sure you come and join us on Engadget.com, where myself and senior reporter Sam Rutherford will be live blogging directly from Google's event, and then come over to our YouTube channel to check out all our video coverage of everything Google announces. Until next time, I don't need a temperature sensor to know you're cool.